Sounds like you went through hell. Or even some say you jumped the gun. No offense, Captain.
That's all right, and I don't blame you for saying so. But we didn't know if they were friendly or not. We didn't want to risk humanity being slaves to another species.
Well, I think you handled the situation pretty well.
Thanks, but sometimes it doesn't feel like it. Anyhow, several years later, I was out on patrol when a distress beacon came in. Me and my team were the closest to responding, and that was the start that led us to where we are now. We almost didn't make it. They disobeyed an order, though I can't say I wouldn't have done the same.
Yeah, stubbornness is a quality all of us share. I mean, look what you did to Udina to get us off the Citadel and to go after Saren.
I'd been wanting to do that to him for a long time. But for a good reason, not because I hate him. Which I don't, we just...
Have a difference of opinion.
That's right. We see things differently. Anyhow, after that I was given my mission from my superiors shortly thereafter.
That must have been a sight seeing him like that.
It's one I won't forget, sadly. But even though he looked like that, he still had game. And for an old admiral, he still knew how to play it.
You know, for a second there, sir, I actually thought you bought into Grissom's story.
Grayson talked a good game, but that I don't give a damn attitude of his wasn't good enough to fool me. Nor the story spun about Kaylee.
Good thing you didn't go too far. He may have been killed in the struggle if you haven't shown up to save his life.
I had help. It isn't all on me, you know.
So what did you do then? You press him for information?
Yes, I did. But first, we had to talk with Saren. After that, Grissom made some arrangements.
Must have been thrilled to see you.
That's one way to put it. He was also angry about me holding out on him the last time we met, though. Told me he was going to the council about it.
I take it the council wasn't too happy about finding out from Saren what he knew.
No, they weren't, and it's a good thing I alerted my superiors to it, otherwise humanity would have been set back quite a ways.
Walking into a situation you know nothing about is never ideal. God knows I've done it a lot of times. But I had an idea as to what I was getting into, because it mostly involved people and guns, not politics and words.
And a lot of the decisions you made weren't easy. Facing the harshness of the consequences still haunt you to this day, just as mine do.
So what did the council say after their meeting? Damn, that's hard to believe, Captain. Must have hit you pretty hard.
You should have seen me when I found out the grim truth, let alone how I felt about... well, you know.
I understand, Captain. What happened next?
We approached the council again. At the time, they believed we humans were like infants. We wanted to show them otherwise. I was ordered to work with Saren. It gave me an opportunity to be a candidate for the Spectres. You can guess how thrilled Saren and I were to work together.
Yes, sir, I can. And we both know the kind of man he was.
We met in a bar and talked about our mission. But then I got the news later the next day about the pickup.
Was it hard getting in?
Not for me. I wasn't really noticed, actually, because both Batarian, human, and other species worked there, so they didn't pay me much mind.
Nice job, sir.
Thanks. Anyway, I got in, found where I was supposed to go, and when I went downstairs, I found the door guarded. We made it out alive and got back to the rover in time, just as I saw Saren about to get in. I thought he was going to leave, but to my surprise he didn't. There was, however, something else he was carrying with him.
What was it?
Some kind of briefcase. Not sure what was in it.
It must be hard looking back on it after all this time.
Not a day goes by when I don't think about what happened.
We can never forget what happened, or what we did. The dreams we have of what happened over and over again, the screams and cries we heard. We think maybe this time we could do things different, or we can change it.
It hurts that we can't. That we watch it as it happened, and that no matter what, the end result will always be the same. A lot of people died, and there's nothing more we could have done to save them.
Yeah. So, what happened when you got back?
As I told you before, it all got pinned on me. Saren claimed I blew his cover and was responsible for the deaths that happened that day. I was shot down as a possible specter and marked as a symbol of humanity. A bad one, which is exactly what he wanted.
I'm so sorry, Anderson.
It's alright. You know why I told you what really happened? Because I was put through the same bullshit for years, but in the end, the truth will come out.
It always does. At least it should.
So, what do you have planned for the day?
Well, I was gonna have a drink, but you helped me do that, and save me some credits, so thank you for that. I might just walk around maybe, or go see some of the crew.
If you're feeling bored, would you mind stopping by CSEC at 2:30? We have some training sessions going on.
What kind of training?
The new graduate and the sparring matches and simulation training. Meeting you in person and even sparring with you may help them focus better.
You're not gonna have them use me as a target practice, are you?
No, I promise they won't. But if you could come, it would be a personal favor to me. It'll also give you a chance to show them and everyone else that you're not responsible for what happened. Maybe you can tell a few stories too. Give them some motivation.
Okay, yeah. Sounds like fun. It's been a while since I fought.
Gotten rusty, have we?
Rusty? You're the one who's rusty sitting behind the chair all day.
Oh, hey, don't forget who trained you now. Remember that last match we had? Who was it standing over the other end?
I know, sir. Well, I'll see you at 3 then.
Okay then, son. Thanks for stopping by.
Anytime. Anderson, can you send a message to Liara?
You think she can help us?
Yeah, I do.
I'll send her a message right away.
Thanks, Captain.
Now, to contact Liara, wherever she may be.